Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So let's get into this topic here. So this is kind of like a continuation of a show that we did earlier today, but it depends on how you're watching our episodes today. But anyway, they were discussing on ESPN First Take today with Kendrick Perkins, Cameron, and Stephen A. Smith if they had an issue with Victor Wembanyama not shaking hands with or congratulating the New York Knicks, right? And Kendrick Perkins was the first person to essentially step up and essentially defend Victor. And he was saying that he loves the fact that Victor Wembanyama didn't show sportsmanship, and it was something that really set Stephen A. Smith off to the point where he absolutely ripped Kendrick Perkins. But I want to quickly play what Perkins said first because it's going to give this video context. Take a listen to Kendrick Perkins' original point because that's what ultimately Stephen A. Smith responds to. Take a look at it here.
Do you like or dislike what Wemby did not shaking the hands of the Knicks? Has your mind changed at all?
I love it. I love it. And I'm not the only former player that loves it because when I got off air yesterday, so many old school OGs of the NBA, former players, hit me up and had to remind me, Larry Bird, he didn't shake hands. Matter of fact, he hated it. Isaiah Thomas, he didn't shake hands. I'm pretty sure we could pull up clips of the late, great Kobe Bryant, and he didn't shake hands either. And I don't even know. I got to go back and check, but in 2008, in 2010, when we lost in the NBA Finals, I don't know if we shook hands. Again, we have to get back to rivalries. We have to get back to guys not liking one another. It is good and great for the game of basketball. Like, people want to tune in to guys really competing and have real hate for one another. Wemby don't like the Knicks, and the Knicks don't like Wemby. I mean, what are we sitting up here talking about? Like, I think, and everybody calling me, the people in the AAU space, Perk, you got to teach good sportsmanship. I ain't got to teach nothing. When you get between them lines, it's either me or you. And majority of the times, it's going to be me. Damn it, I'm not with that friendly stuff. And I'm glad Wemby is taking this somewhat villain approach because the league has been missing that. Cam, you better not come on here being soft either because I know you get tired of turning on your television and watching all the jersey swaps. And that's my partner. And we working out in the off season and we doing man, we don't need all that. The league is trending in a great place right now. Where we need more rivalries, we need more hate, we need more dislike. It is great for the game of basketball.
Great. You heard what Kendrick had to say. Now, Stephen A. Smith heard that, and he was, and I was watching it when Kendrick Perkins was talking, and you could kind of see because the camera was kind of cutting to him and Cameron, and you could see Stephen A. was like shaking his head, like no. And for this one, I'm going to side with Stephen A. Smith 100% on everything that he said because he is truly correct at everything that he said that was directed towards Kendrick Perkins in his video. Take a listen to Stephen A. here.
Perk, let me chime in here. I completely agree with Cam. I completely disagree with you. And in all the years that I've been on the air with you, the most disappointing take that I've ever heard out of your mouth is what you just said. I'm looking at you, Big Perk. I'm not talking about jersey swaps. I'm not talking about the singing Kumbaya and hugging with one another before the game. I'm not talking about being boys and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the face of defeat, you lost. You lost. And you could, it does show good sportsmanship. Yeah, there are people who haven't done it. You're not wrong about that. That didn't make them right. It's just a reality. We're not here to condemn Wemby like he's worse than Larry Bird or he's worse than anybody else. What we're saying is that even though you didn't do it, it's not the end of the world, but in the same breath, it wasn't the right thing to do. Here's why I mean when I say that I'm disappointed in your take. You sat up there and you said AAU people and all these people calling you and talking to you about the kids and role models or whatever. I got news for you. You're one of the best people I know. You can't be on national television with the influence that you have on kids. I'm talking to you. with the influence that you have on kids is smart. Like you always joke, I talk slow, but I'm smart as hell. That's what you say about yourself. And you damn right you are. You are smart as hell. And you one of the most decent people that I've ever known. You good people. You know, as ferocious as you can be in between the lines. You understand? When the game is over, the game is over. You can't have yourself on national television talking about you don't give a damn about sportsmanship. You can't do that. You can't do that. That part is wrong.
Great. So you heard him there. Let's unpack this now. There's no excuse for it. It's not just the shaking hands, because Victor showed that he was a poor sport. And people are getting upset with Victor Wembanyama, and I understand that. This is LeBron James 2.0. This is how LeBron used to act early in his career. So if you're a LeBron fan and you're pissed off at Victor Wembanyama, you're looking at a mirror image of the two players in terms of their behavior at a young age. LeBron was the exact same way. He would lose to teams, refuse to shake their hand. There's even the video. As a matter of fact, I want to play the video, if we have it, of LeBron James saying why he refuses to shake an opponent's hands after he loses. Take a listen to LeBron James here.
Have you talked to Dwight? I mean, you didn't shake hands with anybody last night, but have you talked to him to congratulate him or no?
No, I haven't. I sent him an email last night, congratulate him. But one thing about me, guys, you got to understand, you know, it's hard for me to congratulate somebody after you just lose to them. You know, I mean, I'm a winner. It's not being a poor sport or anything like that. But somebody beat you up, you're not gonna congratulate them on beating you up. That don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. I'm a competitor, and that's what I do. It don't make sense for me to go over shake somebody.
So you heard him. LeBron said he cannot shake somebody's hand that just beat him because he's a competitor. That's LeBron James. It's the same thing. The only difference is when LeBron was doing it, no one was calling him out. People were just making excuses for him. And then he ended up turning into the monster that we all know now, which is the king of antics, right? The king of excuses. So LeBron was wrong when he did it, and so was Victor Wembanyama. He's wrong here too. And don't bring Kobe Bryant into this. There's no video for, at least I don't have it. Don't bring Kobe into this. You shake your opponent's hand, and it doesn't mean it's kumbaya. And he's like, yo, all right, you got me. I'm going to get you back. That's it. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to do no handshakes. We ain't got to do none of that. Absolutely none of that. But at least respect the fact. And the thing that makes it even more annoying is that Victor is refusing to come to terms with reality. He's still living in a bubble. He said that we dominated this series. We all laughed at the Cavaliers coach when he said analytically we're beating this team, and they got their asses whiz-zapped. And you're talking about you dominated this team, but then you only won one game in the series. That number one, that shows that you don't respect your opponent. You don't respect the fact that they beat you. You felt like you beat yourself. Tell yourself whatever you think you want, whatever will make you sleep well at night. What we know was the Knicks won that series 4-1. That's what we know. Now, you can point and bring out other various stats. That's what we know. We knew when it came time for the rubber to hit the road, Victor was bricking free throws at pivotal moments and made an ass out of people like me that was supporting him. That's what we know for sure. That's what we know. So I'm 100% on Stephen A. Smith's side with this one. I think he's 100% correct for coming after Kendrick Perkins for defending Victor Wembanyama's ridiculous antics. He's 100% on the money. 100% on the money. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comments, and we catch you guys on the next show. I'm out. Peace.